Dr. NGR Educational and Research Institute, University, Madurai, Chennai.
A very good morning to one and all present here. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone for the Student Induction Program Diksharam 2022. On the behalf of First Year Engineering and Technology, I would like to extend my warm greetings to our Founder Chancellor, Honorable Dr. A.C. Shanmugam Sir, our Honorable President, Engineer A.C.S. Arun Kumar Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. Geeta Lashmi Ma'am, Provost, Rectors, Registers, Additional Registers, all Joint Registers, Deans, Deputy Deans, HODs, teaching and non-teaching staffs. Now I would like to welcome our Joint Registrar, First Year ENT, Dr. N.S. Subhashri Ma'am. Now I welcome Guest of Honor, Mr. Vinith Kumar Sir, Program Manager at ADROIT Technologies, IBM CE. He is having 6+ years of experience in training the students in cloud computing, big data, web development, and different programming languages. Sir, I request you to take over this session and enrich our students. Welcome you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I think, am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay, fine. So, good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to present something in front of you people. It's been a long since we have presented something online. Since Corona is on and off, we were doing on campus and off campus sessions and everything. So it's, after a long time, I'm doing this kind of thing. So I feel happy, right? So today the agenda is very simple. I'm going to explain about how the company called IBM is interacting with the universities, the colleges, and other type of educational institutions. How the industry is collaborating itself into the academic curriculum, and how the college is getting benefited from that kind of interaction and integration. So not only IBM, so many different companies have started doing this kind of industry academic program. So I'll just tell you what is going to happen in that, and you can have a general idea like what will be happening throughout the semesters and everything, right? So first, let's just discuss about how your regular academic syllabus framing and everything works. There will be a general board of members where they decide which subject needs to be given to students based on their current current available trends and everything. Let's say that today they are a panel of member is sitting and they want to devise a subject. So in current trend, the most obvious subjects will be something like cryptocurrency or something which related to AI. So if they are devising this subject and they will be planning it for the next 5 or 6 years, but in the very next year, let's say this in 2023, cryptocurrency might be something old, something new might emerge. So like each and every day, old technology is rebirthing itself into a newer form. So right, so as a student, it's your duty to update yourself in those emerging fields and everything. And as a trainer or as a faculty, it's our job as well to instruct you and enlighten you on the same, right? So let's dive deep into this and let's see how the company is getting integrated in your college, right? So IBM is a well-known multinational software company, software and both hardware and software integrated company. It provides different kinds of solutions, products, and everything to the clients in different areas. Let's say let's take Axis Bank. Axis Bank's IT services at the back end is managed by this IBM company only. So like the cloud services, the real-time banking server connections and everything, they have outsourced it to IBM, and people from IBM only, they're doing that particular technical stuffs and everything for that access back, right? So it's a big company. So what they have done is that they have devised a solution, or they have devised a plan such that they will go inside college and they will incorporate their technologies and their tools, and they'll teach those tools to the students, and students can have a benefit from them, right? So I hope you can see my mouse pointer. Yes, right. So IBM Career Education Program. So the IBM's industry plus academic program is called as IBM Career Education or IBM CE. So hereafter I'll be mentioning it as IBM CE only. So you have to remember CE stands for Career Education, right? So this IBM CE program, it caters to the students, a developer ecosystem and faculties. Caters is nothing but it provides services. So it provides services to the students, faculties as well as developer ecosystems. Right. So students, you are the students. So we will be training your faculties also, and we will be providing training for the developer ecosystems, which is nothing but some small scale company. Let's say that a person is creating or starting a company on his own. He is having 10 to 15 employees. If he wishes to train them, he or she can do it on their own, but it's advisable to give it to some industrial trainers to train them accordingly. So that will come under this particular developer ecosystem, right? So this IBM CE, it covers MBA colleges, engineering colleges, and diploma / degree colleges, right? So you MBA in MBA you have different kinds of sorry, in MGR you have different MBA programs and everything. So we cover MBA colleges as well, we cover engineering colleges as well as diploma. So diploma happens very rarely because right now in our state a very less some number of diploma colleges have enrolled with IBM. In future, we could see a growth depending on the involvement of the college institutions and everything. Okay. So what is the objective, right? So there must be some some objective in order to do something big like this. So it's like to collaborate with your college from a big company like us, it needs some paperwork. It has so many legal documentation signings, so much of bondings and everything. So it's a big process, right? So it takes for 2 to 3 months just to initiate something like that with the two different companies and companies and college. So the main these are the objectives. It's very simple. Branding needs to be established. So you should be aware of the student should be aware of the tools and everything provided by the IBM, and we have that branding as well. So I'll give you one a case study or real time scenario. In India, you most of the people have laptops with you. You have most of few people will be having Windows operating system, but only few percentage, let's say or 20 to 30% of the people only will be having original Windows OS. Remaining every remaining everyone will be having a cracked or pirated version only. I mean, in most of the colleges also, they'll buy only one key for Windows, and they will install it for all the systems in the labs. Let's say that there are 30 systems, 30 computers in a computer lab, and they will purchase only one key and they will use it for the remaining 29 PCs. So it's nothing but cracking only. Don't you think that Microsoft is aware of people are getting cracking the Windows and everything? They know that we Indians, not only Indians, in the rest of the world, they use the cracked version of Windows, but still they can do something like they can block the pirated versions, or they can completely disable their services and all. But they don't do that. Why? Because it's very simple. Let's say that in your 4 years of college you are using Windows, pirated Windows, and once you enter into a corporate company, once you enter into software company, if it is a software company, they should have a licensed Windows only. So it's obvious that the company people will be purchasing one set of original Windows and they giving to you. But if that particular Windows is entirely new to you, you won't be able to cope up. So since you have already used Windows for past 4 or 5 years, so you'll be familiarized with that. So once you enter into the actual job, so you'll be already using that platform for such a long time. So it's like the Windows is invariably pushing yourself to use their product, so that once you enter into the job, you will be using it eventually. So that's something like their master plan. Okay, so it's for from Microsoft, the case studies of Microsoft. In our case, it's very simple. We have to make sure that more number of students use our IBM named products for their academic purpose, as well as for their career growth and everything, right? So that involves this branding. Revenue is obvious, like money needs to be flown in order to like execute the whole process. And the deep skills, so like we have to ensure that the skills which we teach to the students gets to the root of their knowledge and everything. So skill sharing is very essential, and very, it's the one of the major objective of this IBM CA program. So like we have different programs or different training modules in these areas like camps, a IoT, blockchain. So some of you might have heard or some of you might know something about these technologies. So today we are going to see about AI in detail. So that's the second half of this session. So IoT, like it's very simple. Let's say that you have a like over 50 electronic and electrical equipments in your home. If possible, like if you can able to connect every one of those instruments and electronic equipments with internet, that is called as IoT. I'm talking about something like an iron box, a refrigerator, an AC, as simple as like a bulb, light bulb or something like that. So like if you can able to connect it to internet, that will be called as Internet of Things. So like by connecting, so you can able to access them from like outside of your home, or like remotely in any location, as long as you both are connected to internet, like you can do that. Okay, so that's IoT. Blockchain, like it involves the cryptocurrency and everything. So like the current Indian people, students as well, they are like they are thinking about investing in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency works on blockchain. Again, it's a very deep area. So like we are not going to discuss much about that. Blockchain as well as scams is also something deep. We are not going to focus much about that. We'll like we'll discuss about it in the upcoming slides, right? Okay, so oops, slide misalignment. Okay, not an issue. So this IBM Career Education, IBM company is like it's been in the industry for more than 100 years. Like before explaining about this, I'll just share you some of the products invented by IBM. So I hope you'll be using credit or debit cards. So like you will be swiping it uh, on at least like almost in a daily basis. So if you turn the back of your debit or credit card, you will see a black color strip, or maybe a silver color strip if your card is very in a fancy manner. So like that black strip, it's nothing but a magnetic strip. It contains your informations like your account number, your home branch and everything. So like the basic technology where you can able to store digital informations in a magnetic strip, that particular technology was invented by IBM. So I don't remember the year. It's like I hope so 90, 80, 85 years back, they invented this technology where they can store binary form of data in a magnetic strip. So you might have heard this or seen this floppy disk. A floppy disk is the older version of like the ancestor of the pen drives or the USB drives which we are using. I mean the portable storage, that kind of technology. So floppy disk was the first ever portable storage technology invented, and that was invented by IBM only. So like some other things like the traffic signals, the concept of traffic signal was introduced by IBM. So many day-to-day life, day-to-day user things which you like use. Some of them are will be invented by IBM, invented or introduced by IBM, right? So In 2011, in the year of 2011, this IBM introduced or IBM developed the concept of industrial academic collaboration. So industry is the IBM, academy is nothing but, let's say in our case, we can take your MGR college or MGR university itself. So like combining IBM's knowledge with MGR University's student strength. So that is called as IBM CE, and it was introduced in 2011, not with your college, but generally in India. This IBM CE was introduced in 2011. So it's almost like 12, 13 years, 12 years right now. Okay. So like 360 unique customers are there. 2 lakhs plus students trained in IBM technologies all over India. So many colleges have, signed MOU for this IBM CE program. And most of them are like, the students who trained in that particular technologies, most of them are will be working inside IBM or for the companies which uses IBM tools for their for their benefit. So that kind of areas, people, the students are getting placed. And for every year, like at least 15 to 25 different colleges and universities are signing for introducing their IBM into their colleges as well, right? So each and every year, this is getting spreaded by word of mouth. It's getting spreaded, and each year new colleges are getting enrolled, right? So that is the thing, that is the overview. So here are some of the institutions which have the the IBM CE program in their colleges or the universities. So you might have heard Wales University, something like Christ University. So these are all deemed universities and institutions which have collaboration of IBM within IBM CE within their curriculum, right? So yeah, so we don't have to discuss much about that. Okay, so now, we have divided our goal or our objective into three different sections. The first one is creating deep skills. Second one is creating mind share, and mind share is nothing but to make the world aware of our technologies. And the third one is cost recovery. Okay, so I'll just give a quick intro, like a quick word about each one of them. So creating deep skill is nothing but, let's say that I'm going to train, I'm in the sense the industry is going to train the students on AI technology. So we make sure that you train beyond your textbook. So in your textbook or in your syllabus, you have a certain fixed set of topics which needs to be covered before the end of the semester. So we make sure that you learn practically as well as theoretically somewhat beyond the given syllabus, so that you can use that beyond syllabus contents for your let's say that you have going to do some extra projects or something, or you are going to apply for an internship or something. You can use that additional skills to betterment yourself. And the second one is creating mindshare and branding of IBM. So it's very simple. Like the main objective will be to promote our brand and promote our tools to different college students. So that's the second objective, obvious. So cost recovery. So cost recovery is nothing but like both college as well as IBM is investing huge amount of money for this CE process. So like we have to make sure that the overall profit or loss percent should be in a stable manner. So initially it might be somewhere up and down, but if it is a long term schedule, in a long term schedule, it will be it will come under a stable manner. So that's the third objective of this IBM CE program. Right. So here are some of the technologies which was introduced in the corresponding timeline. So it's all started in 2011. Yeah, sorry. So in 2011, we had a rational DB2, Java, C, C++, etc. So these are the technologies which was introduced in 2011. Some of these technologies are a little bit, outdated as of now. Let's say that C and C++, it's a very basic, if it's a beginner level programming language, which everyone needs to be aware of. But in current world, like C and C++, it's like a little bit fading, so it was not effective as during that period. So it's something like that. But still, in some colleges they prefers to start with C for from the basics. Okay, so Java is there. Java is still in the field, still in the game. We can't avoid Java. So if you are going to become a software software engineer or something, you need to know Python and Java. That's like obvious thing, right? So this happens in 2011. So between this 2011 and 12, we have introduced analytics. So like business analytics, that is one more different area, one more useful area. So in 2013 starting, we have introduced cloud technology. So cloud technology is this cloud computing, and how it is getting used or deployed in different things. So we have introduced that in 2013. Just a second. Yeah. Okay. In 2013, we also introduced this Bluemix. Bluemix is nothing but the tool which IBM uses for cloud computing. So here we had theoretical, and using this Bluemix, we had a practical demonstration and everything. So Worklight is also one more IBM tool. So cloud analytics, technology or cloud computing is different from cloud analytics. Mobile and security. This was introduced somewhere between 2014 to 15. And at the end of 2015, we had this big data analytics. So big data and analytics, right? So big data is currently one of the strong major technology or blooming technology. Then we had Internet of Things in 2017. Sectoral analytics and everything. A blockchain. So A was introduced in IBM C program long back in 2017 to 2018 itself. A technology got introduced, and it's right now prolonging, right? So after this 2018, it's nothing but an incremented or updated version of the older technologies only. So that I haven't included in this slide and everything. Right. So in this career education program, so this is nothing but the different kinds of the technology and its associative subfields which is there. So let's see one by one in a brief manner. So the first one is AI. So AI consists of different things like NLP, machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence analyst. So we will be discussing this topic in detail in few minutes, right? So let's not focus much on this right of now. So cloud and full stack developer. So full stack developer is one major emerging field. So some of you might know. I'll just say it in a crisp manner. There are two kinds of software or a product developer, a front end developer and back end developer. So there are two different things. So front end developer is nothing but user interface developer, and back end developer is nothing but the server side developer. So it's actually two different job back then. So few years back, let's say, or 4 or 5 years back, front end developer are different, back end developer are different. Now they have merged those two things, and they are calling it as full stack developer, right? So full stack developer means you should be knowing how to do the front end as well as the back end. So using cloud as well as with additional tools, we will be teaching about this full stack developer and everything. Now the next one is mobile. Mobile is very simple. Like, you already know what I'm going to say. It's nothing but app development, like UI development or something like that. So the app development or mobile development, it involves both iOS and Android applications. So those are the only two major mobile OS platform. So mostly we'll be focusing on Android, because that's something that's the most wanted job or most wanted techies in the present field. So for iOS, we also have some if it is 70% Android, only 30% will be focusing much on iOS. So it's very least preferred technique also, right? So the next one to your right, data science / big data. So data science is nothing but in the present world, you have different kinds of, or different volume of data is being generated. So each and every minute as we speak, huge amount of data is getting generated. So the role of a data scientist is to filter out the useful information from the huge load of information. Let's say that there are 1000 GB of data. from that 1000 GB of data, this data scientist needs only or 7 to 8 MBs of data. Okay, so his duty is to filter out from that huge amount of data with the corresponding the required format. So that involves data scientists or big data. So these two are like interrelated. So like if you want to become a data scientist, you should know the basics of big data and vice versa, right? So IoT I have already explained in the previous slide, so I won't be focusing much on that. Security is nothing but information security or cyber security that is highly in demand as of now. Like each and every day, huge amount of data is being stolen, and different kinds of hacking or different hackers are emerging. So it's the Indian government's duty, or it may be if you are a software developer, if you are a software company owner, like it's your duty to secure your data. So how we can secure that data? Like what are the different techniques we can use? What kind of firewall we should devise? What kind of like anti-hack algorithm I should employ or I should deploy? So those kind of things comes under this security. So in security, you have two or three different kinds. Like you have something like cyber security, you have something like information security. Like based on your convenient or based on your interest, you may choose this, and you can use it for your development, right? Okay, so if you are learning from IBM CE, like obviously we can't like assure that let's say that 200 students are like enrolling for IBM CE program, and we can't ensure that all 200 students would be employed in IBM. So it's not possible. But like if you have good programming or good subject knowledge, and if you have implemented some of them in a real world practical applications, you might get a chance in IBM. But that's not an issue. Like not the it's not restricted that you must be placed only in IBM. So like these are the different companies, or these are the different brands, those like the which uses IBM's core technology in one of their applications. Okay, so I already said about this Axis Bank. So like HCL, Accenture, Cisco, Airtel, Idea. So for Airtel and all, like the for some of the communication band related queries and all, like those are being handled by IBM's experts only, right? So we have different recruiters also. Like if you could attend some pool drive or some off campus interviews and all, so like you could get a chance to like excel at yourself. Okay, so these are the top recruiters for IBM CE students. So like I wanted to share this slide also, right? Okay, so now let's see like how this IBM program is integrated in your university, right? In your MGR university, right? Okay, so before proceeding further, I want to share how, not how, what are the basic requirements for any institution or any college to enroll themselves inside this IBM CE program. It's very simple. The first and foremost rule is that the college should be autonomous. So autonomous in the sense like they can decide the subjects, or they can decide the curriculum structure and everything on their own. So like you already know about Anna University. So most of the engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu are governed by Anna University. I mean, the Anna University frames the syllabus, and they decide what will be the curriculum and everything. So if it is autonomous college, like it has the option to integrate itself with the different companies, and it could frame their syllabus on their own. So basically what I'm trying to say is that your college, if it is integrating with IBM, so it's nothing but we IBM as well as some people from your college will be sitting together, will be devising the syllabus, and will be framing the subjects and everything. So I'll show you the subjects in the next slide. So obviously, like most of the time private universities will be like they'll be starting to implement this program from their first year. So they don't want to force their currently learning third year or final year students to integrate this course, like it should start from the scratch. Always everything needs to be started from the basics. So we make sure that we start from very first semester itself, so that if you are like after 4 years, you will be having the learning curve will be somewhat better, instead of like starting from the middle, right? Okay, so integrated programs, UG, MBA, PG. So like these are all the different things available in this program. It includes I hope the text is visible. Yeah, okay. So the co-designed curriculum, which is nothing but as I mentioned in the previous talk, like the both college and the IBM company will be sitting together, and they will be framing the syllabus. The signing or the contract should be minimum of 4 years or 3 years, depending upon the college. I mean, like if it is an arts college, it is 3 years of minimum signing, and if it is an engineering college, 4 years of signing. So this faculty, I mean your college faculty as well as you, gets to visit the IBM company once in a year to celebrate an IBM day. So this is nothing but you will be having a dedicated IBM day where you can there will be some hack challenges, or there will be some technical events where you can participate. You can arrange it for off campus, I mean like your intra college or inter college, something like that. You can do like that also. So lab setup with the latest IBM tools and technology. So we make sure that at least one dedicated lab is there inside the college for IBM. It should be like with a good spec of good specs, and it should have the latest IBM software installed. We make sure that is being done. So certification and badges, like for each and every semester, you'll be doing one certification courses. Now I'm not talking about your regular academic courses. Apart from that, you'll be doing additional certification courses from IBM. Like that, fees and everything is included. You don't have to pay any money extra. So like once you register inside this IBM CE, you obviously are entitled to use all of these contents without any charges, right? So the certifications and the badge programs will be there. Badge is nothing but once you complete a small task, or let's say that you are given a problem statement where you have to develop a project on based on that. So once you complete those kind of thing, you'll be given a badge. So I'll show one one badge or one certificate at the end of the slide. So using that, you can attach that to your resume, and you can use it while you are presenting yourself in front of the recruiters, right? So contents from AP Skills Academy. So after this session, if you find time, just look at AP Skills Academy. It's a very interesting site where you can where they provide different kinds of certificates and everything. So the contents will be from that site also. So like you will be trained by the IBM experts for each and every semester. Like one subject will be there for IBM, and in that one particular subject you will be trained every semester. And so it's already 12 o'clock. I don't want to explain each and every one of them. So let's proceed further. Okay, so the Center of Excellence is nothing but the IBM certified or IBM approved lab in every college. Let's say I have some images here. So this is IBM Business Analytics Lab, which got opened in Christ University. IBM Software Lab for Cloud Computing in MIT, LNMIT. So like different colleges have their different versions of labs. So if it is a business analytics lab, it should be having high amount, high specs, something like a good RAM and good processor speed. If it is a cloud computing lab, it should be capable of and it should be having high speed internet connection and everything. So based on that particular technology, based on what they have used, the specifications of the systems may vary, right? Okay, so these are all the courses. This is tentative. It might change if something new needs to be added. So in the first semester, you will be having Python program. Second semester, Java program, because a software developer must know these two languages in present world. So without these two languages, they can't proceed any further. So first is Python, second is Java. In third semester, you'll start learning cloud application development. And fourth semester you'll be having business intelligence is nothing but it's a very important field where how you can how a person can help in growing a business. So this is not a theoretical subject, it's like more like a practical one. So you have to feed data, the past data. So based on the past data, how like the user how the business owner can improve their business. So it comes something like that, big data engineering. So it's like it's a scratch course for big data. So ML using Watson is a tool from IBM. ML, you already know, machine learning. So sixth semester you'll be having machine learning subject, and the seventh semester you'll be having AI subject. So AI and ML, they are entirely different things. So actually ML is part of AI, but AI is very vast. So you'll be understanding the difference and how it can be implemented in the like sixth and seventh semesters respectively. And throughout all these semesters you will be doing one additional certification courses. Like if you're doing Python programming, you'll be doing one certification course in Python programming for free of cost. So once you do that certification, you'll be having like once you complete the course, you'll be getting like a Skillshare Academy certificate or AP Skills Academy certificate or something like this. So this is one of the certificate I just wanted to share you. So this certificate, it got a like the person, the name Vishnu, he got on 10th June 2019 for blockchain developer explorer award. So like he got some award or something. So based on that, after completing that particular course, he demonstrated or he created a project and he demonstrated it in front of the experts, and he got a certification like this. So this certification is a very prestigious certification, a valuable certificate. You can attach it to your resume and it speaks for yourself, right? So you will be having something like this. So you have very like different experiences and different like advantages throughout the college, through the curriculum. So you'll be having good scope also at the end of the like after completing your engineering, right? So if you got enrolled with IBM, you have both academical like academical knowledge as well as industrial experience throughout your college life. So that's the outline I just wanted to share. So let's move on to AI because time is running. Right. So just a second, let me switch to AI. Okay, fine. So I hope the slide is visible. Yes. Okay. Fine. So before proceeding any further, I just wanted to discuss what is artificial intelligence in present world, right? So if I ask with a normal college student who doesn't have much scope, like what is AI, he will say something like AI is nothing but robotics, sir. AI is nothing but automation, sir. So he'll be saying something like that, but that's not the case. Like AI is very, if I want to explain it in a more simple terms, it's like making the machine to think like a human. So making a machine or a computer to think like a human. That is the simple overview of AI. But you might be wondering, so what is the purpose of making a machine to think like human? So it's very simple. Like a human can take complex. Can take an efficient a decision in a complex situation. Let's say that you are driving a car, and you are driving a car and in front of you some a bicycle is crossing unexpectedly. It's like one school boy is crossing in bicycle suddenly, and your mind will calculate within fraction of second, like we should take left or we should, I mean, like I should take left or I should take right. So that's the calculation will be taken by your brain within a very very like microsecond. Within a very small amount of time, it makes the decision, and your body will cooperate along with it. It will be either turning the steering wheel right, or it will be turning the steering wheel left based on the decision. And it takes the actions accordingly. So that kind of decisions, like if you want to make the computer to do it, so that is called as artificial intelligence. So this is the general definition which you can find in internet. Again, there are different versions of definitions available for artificial intelligence. It's not like your schoolings and all. In school, let's say that you have something like Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. That is the formula, and you have the standard definition. That is not in this case of computer science. Like you should know the concept, and you can give a general overview of that concept. That becomes a definition. Okay, so here I have given a definition. So it's a branch of science which deals with helping machines finds solution to complex problems. So like as I said previously, to get a simple solution for a complex problem, that is nothing but artificial intelligence. Right. So it's a emerging subject, or it's like more. It's like highly used by the college students to learn different kinds of things. So you will get to know different, divisions and everything inside artificial intelligence once you start learning your college and college life. So here I'll give you a basic overview of what is AI and everything. Okay, so now let's say that I have a human and I have a computer, and they are given a same task simultaneously. Let's say that they have to count the number of lines in a document. Okay, so the document is nothing but, let's say that let's take a book, and the task is given something like this. Like you have to count the number of words in that book. For a physical book will be given for the human, and a PDF version of that same book will be given to AI. Let's say something like that. And if they start simultaneously, obviously the machine is going to complete it fastly. Now let's say that here one particular superhuman is there. I mean, like he can count the words fastly, and he is also counting equivalently to a machine. Let's assume something like that. Okay, so he's taking less than 2 minutes to count the number of words, as well as the machine is also taking somewhere like that. Let's assume something like that. So I'm giving both of them 100 books to count simultaneously. Okay, so obviously the human person, after let's say that, or 12 or 13 books, he will be feeling a little bit tired, or you understand the concept, right? So he'll be having some troubles. But for machine it's not the case. So as long as it's not getting too much of heat, I mean, like if it is not getting heated, it can prolong continuously. Okay, so it's very simple. Human brain or humans like or tend to get tired or tend to get boredom after repeated works. Okay, so let's say that you're given the same task and you have to do it for continuously for a very long time, so you will feel tired or you will feel bored. So but machine won't do that. So that is the one major advantage of AI. So like we can employ AI to to do or to make it do the work which human feels very tired or very complex, right? I'll give you one more example. In or 10-15 years back, like if for moving filming and all, for movie filming and all, like let's say that the director wants to shot a particular scene from a helicopter. He will be hiring a private helicopter. The private helicopter will be having a pilot, one or two cameramen, a few assistants inside the helicopter. Obviously the director will be there. At least 6 to 7 people needs to be there in helicopter to properly shoot a long aerial or high helicopter wide shot. I mean, like high wide shot. But today you obviously know what the people are using. Like they are using drones. Totally 6-7 members jobs got replaced by one particular machine. Right. So I repeat the term again. 6 members job. I mean, 6 members are jobless right now, and their jobs are replaced by one particular single machine. Okay, so that is the that is one thing which needs to be done, which needs to be taken care of, right? So the human efforts can be reduced, and they can use this drone, this helicopter shot and all. Let's say that they have to capture a volcano, the volcano. So they have to capture that volcano shot from the top of the volcano. So is it possible for a human to fly over there and shoot? That's not possible. But drones can do that. So if they can devise it using some heat-proof materials, so they can obviously fly it over the volcano, and they can shoot. So if you YouTube it, you can find some of those videos also. So the for those kind of risky areas also, machines can be implemented, right? So these are the limitations of human mind. So like human tends to miss some of the details in a particular room. Let's say that you are entering into a room, and you see different kinds of objects. So will you be remembering every object's every position exactly within a fraction of a second? No, right? So what I'm trying to say, that let's say that you are entering into your bedroom, you have a bed, you have your mobile charger, you have your headphones and everything in a different place. Is it possible for you to remember exactly like that? No, it's not possible. So object recognition, human is very lazy in recognizing the objects or remembering the objects and everything. People cannot properly explain how they recognize objects. So that's one disadvantage of human. Face recognition is also a weaker area in human. We can't recognize from long distance or something like that. So naming of colors and everything, it's also very difficult. So these are the limitations of human mind. So like if we take the AI, so these are all the applications of AI which can be set. So expert systems is nothing but let's say that you have a company, and you feed all the company's data into a particular AI based application. So that application can give you suggestions. Let's say that in future you want to introduce a new product or something. If you code with that particular AI tool, the AI tool will give suggestions, something like this product might hit, it might sell more number of products, or it might flop. So hit or flop, this AI system could be predicting. Okay, so natural language processing, that's if I say it in other words, like we want to say it in other words, it's nothing but speech to text and text to speech. Okay, so those two things comes under natural language processing. It's very simple. Since we are all in Tamil Nadu, we all speak Tamil. And if I develop one particular Tamil to English tool, will it work for all the places of Tamil Nadu? No. Chennai slang is different from Coimbatore slang. Coimbatore slang is different from Madurai slang. Madurai slang is different from Tirunelveli slang. But all of us are speaking Tamil only, right? So we have different slang. So our machine or our AI machine should be capable of handling any kind of slangs and everything. So that's NLP. Speech recognition is there. So speech recognition is different from speech to text. Speech recognition is nothing but if I want to devise a machine which accepts only my voice. Best example is Shivaji movies, that laptop password. Only Shivaji, I mean the hero, can give his voice, and only if it is recognized, that laptop will be opening. So that's speech recognition. That is different from speech to text or natural language processing. Okay, so that is entirely different. Computer vision. So computer vision is nothing but predicting future elements or something like that. Robotics, you already know how it is being implemented. Again, you can take Indian movie as one example, right? So we have different areas here. So I'll give you a simple overview. Expert system. An expert system is a computer program designed to act as an expert in a particular domain. Okay, so I don't know if you have visited IRCTC website. There is one particular animation, or a particular lady doll will be at the bottom screen, and her name is Disha. I hope Disha. Yeah. So that Disha is a virtual assistant, or like a AI-based assistant developed by our Indian Railway Corporation. Just visit IRCTC website today. You can find that AI assistant at the bottom corner of the screen. So it helps us to find best train routes or the cheapest trains available for a particular route. Let's say that I want to travel to Lucknow in train, but from Coimbatore, let's say that I'm from Coimbatore. Let's say that from Coimbatore there is no direct train to Lucknow. If I give my starting location as Coimbatore and ending location as Lucknow, this Disha will do some calculations, permutations, and combinations, and it will suggest me the shortest route as well as the cheapest route through Lucknow. So the shortest route might be from Coimbatore to Chennai, Chennai to Lucknow, or Coimbatore to Hyderabad, Hyderabad to Lucknow, something like that. So it detects and it like suggests the best solution. So that is this expert systems, right? One second. Yeah, so that is this expert system. So natural language processing, I already told you, like we have different kinds of slang. So we have our machine should be capable of handling every slang, and it should be capable of detecting the same. So that is this NLP. Speech recognition, like based on the highs and lows of a particular voice, like some person's voice will be bold, some person's voice will be very low in pitch. So based on the pitch and trough, so that's what the the experts call it, the sound engineers call it the pitch and the trough. Pitch is nothing but the highest node, and the trough is nothing but the lowest node. So by connecting the highest and lowest, they determine the, or not they, the computer determines which person is like the original person is talking, or somebody else is talking. So that is speech recognition. Okay, and computer vision. Okay, so computer vision is nothing but like people generally use vision as their primary means of sensing the environment. We generally see more than we hear or feel or sense. The goal of computer vision is to reach the computer given so a powerful facility to understanding the surroundings. So it's very simple. Let's say that you are devising a robot, and you have to make the robot understand and be aware of its surrounding. Okay, so if it is in a kitchen, it should be aware that that particular place is a kitchen, and if the particular robot is doing something if it do something bad or something, some mistakes are done, it might result in an explosion. I mean, like the gas, I'm talking about the gas cylinder. So it might harm the whole house or something like that. So that it should be aware of its surroundings. So that is called as computer vision. So to make the AI system understand about its surroundings, obviously with the help of some cameras, right? So that is AI vision, I mean computer vision. Robotics, I don't have to explain much. You already have seen different robots on the same. People are now developing robots to help the a human in different applications. Like for robots are there for elderly people, robots are there for robotic dogs are there. You can actually purchase a robotic dog from Redmi website, mi website. I don't remember the price. I hope so it's somewhere around I'm not sure, somewhere around 15 to 20,000. So it's a very small robot. It can robotic dog. It can be your virtual pet. Like just a dog, you can keep a robot as your pet. So there are different areas, something like that. So different robots are getting generated for as long as the time progress. Okay. Okay, so obviously for any technology there will be some advantage and disadvantage. First, let's talk about the advantage. So like I don't have to waste much time in explaining each and every point. I'll just give you an overview of advantages. The main advantage will be like a human can take or human can use their brains to some of the most productive works than to do a repeated work. Let's say that uh, let's take an example of college itself. Your college professors will be teaching you on a particular subject. Let's say that they are teaching some subject, and after each and every exam they have to collect your papers, they have to correct your paper, and they have to mark the they have to tabulate the marks, and they have to do the result analysis, like how many people have passed, how many people have failed, and that takes at least 2 or 3 days depending on the strength of the class. And in the 2 or 3 days, the particular professor can't able to focus on like reading new technologies or learning new technologies or updating themselves. So let's say that I have devised a robot which corrects the paper and like tablets the marks and everything. So in that case, of those 3 days which a professor spends on correcting the papers, he or she can use it to do some other tasks and all. Again, the robot can finish the 3 days of correcting works in less than maybe almost 1 day. It can able to finish the correction works and all, right? So the basic thing is that human can use their minds to engage themselves in a more productive way, so that the overall productivity will get increased, and like the overall process will be smooth. So that is the major advantage. And the major disadvantage will be obviously like sooner or later this whole like one day or other the human will be overtaken by the computers eventually. Okay, so just 1 second, let me just plug in my charger. Okay, fine. So the major disadvantage will be sooner or later the computer will overtake human, just like how they show in Terminator movie and all. It's eventual, like sometime it's possible like a machine can think of itself, and it may think that humans are like less when compared to the machines. And there are chances, but I'm not sure, it's just a hypothesis, as like as the robot say, it's a hypothetical like theory, right? So in future we will be seeing a huge amount of robots in our daily homes and everywhere. So like it's obvious right now, few rich people are starting to use robotic vacuum cleaners in their home. So it will be becoming a common household thing in in a couple of years. And for different things, people are starting to use robots. So let's say that in 10 or less than 10 years, we can see at least like one robot in every 10 house, so something like that. So that is eventually is going to happen. That cannot be reduced, or that cannot be changed. Okay, so right now we have so many wearable techs and all. So some of you might be wearing a smartwatch which has the capability to detect like the heartbeat and everything of you. So right now this Apple has introduced a new set of phones and watches. So you might have seen that, like if a person is falling ill, or if accident is happening or something, the watch or the phone or whatever it is, it can detect the surroundings, and it can call for help automatically. So that's something like something innovative and something good. So it happened in past also, like a few this fitness tracking or some smart watches company, they have devised such that if the particular watch is in hand of an elderly people, and if they are suddenly fainting, or suddenly they are let's say that they have like got stroke or something, it has capability to detect itself, and it will alert the nearby people as well as the office, I mean hospital. So that's one advantage of AI. It's in wearable tech. So it should be capable to like understand whether the particular person is actually fainting or he is just sleeping. So it should be capable. So that will be possible only with the help of AI. So healthcare. So right now AI is helping in better finding the tumors, and like if it is a tumor, we can't able to find it with the help of X-ray or MRI scan. We need some kind of like deep scanning and all. So this AI, it helps to better position the tumor and everything. So if let's say that the diameter of the tumor is uh, 15 and if the doctor cuts 1 out of the tumor, it might be like a major health loss, or the patient might die. So with the help of AI, they can able to precisely do the critical operations and everything. So in some of your house, this smart applications or smart appliances are already being used. So it's eventual. Obviously, with the day progress, you will see more number of smart devices in your home, right? So I'll give you different applications which are different products which got AI as their baseline. So go to Google after the session and search for this Clever Bot. So Clever Bot is a bot developed using AI which has the capability to answer your questions based on like it's just a simple like Google, but it's more human like. So Google can't detect much of your emotions and everything. So this Clever Bot, the more you speak with it, the more understanding or the more relevant answer you will get through this with the help of this bot, right? So autonomous car is nothing but autonomous or automatic car, both are same only. So you might have heard the company called Tesla. They are doing this self-driving car and everything. So self-driving car is made possible just with the help of different cameras throughout outside the body of the car, and predicting how whether it should turn left or whether it should turn right, and something like that. So autonomous car is major baseline will be AI. Drones, so drones is not like no, I'm not talking about the drones which is operated by human. I'm talking about the drones which are self-driven. Let's say that you have you'll be giving a target destination, and this drone will carry the whatever the let's say that it is transferring medicines from one part of Chennai to other part. So if I'm giving destination, it will automatically find the best the best way, the shortest way to reach the destination. And in say between that range or between the way, if it is finding any hurdles, let's say that a bird is flying in its direction, or somebody is throwing a stone or something towards it, it should be capable enough to detect that hurdle and dodge it or move alongside, something like that. So that's one application of AI. Watson. So Watson is nothing but it's a chat application, or it's a AI application developed by IBM. So it's a huge one right now. So it contains many data sets from different parts of the world, and it is one of the best AI tool available in the market. I'm not saying it because I'm representing IBM. It's actually one of the best tool available. So it is the first AI model to defeat a human being in a chess chess competition. So this is the first computer which defeated humans. So you can say something like that. Not a regular human being. It actually defeated a chess champion. So like just like Vishnu Anand or someone like that, it defeated one of the chess champion at that particular time, right? So yeah, so these are all the like AI related application which I wanted to share. And yeah, so if you have any queries, you can let me know regarding this IBM CE, or if you have any queries regarding AI, you can ask me right now in the chat box. I'm open for questions. Or you can share your feedback also, like how was the session and everything in the chat bot. It might help in bettermenting myself. Is there any queries? Okay, so someone has asked how to enroll this IBM program. So your college will be asking for the people who are interested in IBM program. Like you can give a name and you can enroll yourself with themselves. I mean, like the name, you can enroll them with it. So they'll ask your willingness. You can say that you are willing, and you will be enrolled automatically. Yeah, like someone has asked, will they give IBM campus training? You will be having special campus interview oriented sessions towards your end of the semester. Like in from your sixth semester, you will be having a placement related, like training, but not specifically from that. It will be somewhat an integrated one, just like with IBM. Okay, so that's also possible. That is also happening everywhere. So I hope, Murali, I have answered your question. I hope biotech students. I'm not sure. I'll confirm, and I'll make sure that you get the information. Okay, so biotechnology student. I'll confirm with the like team, and I'll let you know. Okay, so somebody has asked the biotechnology student can join, learn with the Vinayagam. Sorry, so Vinayagam. I make sure the information is getting passed to you. Okay, so that's all from my end. I hope this session is informative to you, and I hope you can use it for your. You got something good from this session, which will be helpful for your career. Okay, all the best, and we hope we meet soon again in your college. Okay, all the best.
Thank you, sir, for the valuable information and ideas that you have shared with us. Now it gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the students' online induction program, Diksharam 2022. First of all, I would like to extend my special thanks to our Founder Chancellor, Honorable Dr. A.C. Shanmugha Sir, our Honorable President ACS Arunkumar Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. Geeta Lashmi Ma'am, Provost, Rectors, Registers, Additional Registers, Joint Registers, Deans, Deputy Deans, teaching and non-teaching staffs of various departments. Now I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Joint Register, First Year END, Dr. N.H. Subhashri Ma'am for her restless effort and full support for us. Now I would like to extend my special thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Vinit Kumar Sir, who honored this event with his inspirational and technical information about IBM Career Education. I am so happy to extend our gratitude to our beloved students for making this event a grand success. Thank you, one and all.